Brian Heise and his father, Animal, have always enjoyed skateboarding together. Their love of skating has always kept them close, and now the Heise boys are taking it to the next level and making their own Heise Factor Longboards available in Sault Ste. Marie.
Dad's been skating since the 70s, so I've also been skating since I was a young guy, but just as cruising, never doing tricks and stuff like that. And then Dad went and bought himself a longboard. I couldn't afford a longboard, so I made my first one. I called it the Plank. And all it was a piece of oak. I carved her out of a stair stringer. And then from there, I started getting a little more elaborate.
Always had a board with me. Like I don't know, it's addictive, eh? You know, that's the thing about skating. A lot of people, you know, they look and they'll go, well, come on, man, you're old, you're crusty, and you're still skating. Yeah, but try it, you'll understand why I'm still skating.
It was a learning curve at first, getting into that kind of stuff. We had to figure out different glues. Like the very first one with the oddball press that I had made was all the wrong glue. I ran out, I had to go and steal glue from my kids. I'm buying veneer and we're cutting it to the length. I make the mold. All the veneer sheets are all laminated together, glued, and then pressed in the press with the mold, sandwiching it together so it all gets the forms. Gets all the proper bends, and then just let her dry. And then from there, it's making your pattern, the design, getting it out of your head on paper, drawing it out on the board, making sure things are centered, cutting it out, lots of sanding. And then a lot of fun lining things up to get your wheels all straight, because you don't want to be dog tracking.
I follow him. He does all the molds, and then I'm Captain Glue, and I put in my thoughts on just shape, that design, colors, everything like that, eh?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different molds that I've made now that we use. A lot of it though, I'm hand drawing. When I'm using the piece of paper, I'll fold it in half so I'm getting a mirror image of what I'm doing, and I'll measure everything out, and then a lot of it's just hand drawn.
My son's wife, she's an artist, so we let her do her thing on the last board for painting, eh? But my son also is a good artist, eh? And a lot of these boards with all the drawings and everything on, Predator and everything like that, he did himself, eh? And so it's kind of neat. It gives you a chance to branch out, eh?
I've sold quite a few down in the Hamilton, Toronto area, and then I had one guy get a hold of me through California. So right down almost to the birthplace of skateboarding. That was pretty cool to send a longboard down to California. So someone down there is riding a Heise Factor, which is pretty neat.
Somebody go, you got a card? And they see the board, eh? Because they're jacked. They go, wow, you guys make that? And how do you get the curves in there and stuff like that, eh? Like it's really good, eh? You don't get rich from doing this. Like we're doing this because we love skating, eh? You know what I mean? Now that's the thing. Like I said, I still get the same buzz when I skate as when I first jumped on a little wee plastic board with wheels that'd scare you to death, eh? And I'm the same way nowadays. I jump on a longboard, as soon as I push, that's it. Hey, I'm happy. I don't have to be going down a hill, nothing. I'm on a flat surface, just rolling along. You go, yeah, this is nice. It's like a soul surfer, eh, on pavement. Eh? And,
yeah, if you can see the smile on their face and see them enjoying the ride, yeah, that's fulfilling, definitely. It's definitely a rush. You don't have to go fast. You can go the speed you want. You don't have to slide. You can do whatever you want on these things, Use it as a commuter. Go back and forth to school. It's very versatile for anybody. Like the price of gas is going insane. Why not get a longboard?
Well, I'm 62 years old. And like I said, I'm a Toys R Us kid. I ride because once you start riding, you'll get addicted to it. You want to exercise, you can't beat it. It's excellent exercise. It's so much fun. Try it out, man. Like I said, 62. One of those and one of those.
To learn more about Heise Factor Longboards, you can visit their page on Facebook or pop by to see what they have in stock at the Rad Zone. For Shaw TV, I'm Christian LeMay.